In 1995, when we came here, there was no sound system in the church, and that made it a little bit difficult to hear people. I have been working with sound equipment since high school, and after about 2 or 3 years, Mike Bolden had left by this time, and Father David Leach was our interim priest. And I approached the vestry at that time with a proposal to put a sound system into the church. And they accepted my proposal, and in Christmas of 1998, we had the sound system installed, pretty much as it is right now. I still remember when we were putting the speakers up here in the nave, there wasn't anybody that wanted to get on the ladder with me. We needed 2 people, so my wife got on the ladder, and I said, "Honey, are you afraid of heights?" She said, "I don't know." I said, "Just keep your eyes on the cross." So we got everything put in, and praise the Lord, it worked beautifully and has continued to work. Geez, it's been now over 20 years, 22 years, I guess, and the system still works very well. It's kind of interesting in that I think one of the things that people ask or are interested in is, have you ever had an encounter, felt that Christ was close to you while you've been working here? And I can clearly answer that yes. While I was installing the sound system, I had to run cabling in the attic here above the nave, where one misstep and you come crashing through that drywall and down onto the floor. And I remember the first time I went up there to run cables, I was literally scared. That's probably the best way to put it. And all of a sudden I felt this presence, and I heard this voice in the back of my mind saying, "You know how to do this. Don't worry, I'm with you. Just do it." And it was really an experience. So I felt that. Sometimes I have to be reminded of it. Years ago, when we were converting what used to be the nursery to the gathering room, I was lying on top of the ceiling, putting in wiring for those chandeliers that are in there right now. And Monty Pitts, who was at that time the junior warden, some folks here may remember him, Monty was up there with me, and it was hot. It was summertime. It was hot. We were sweating, and I was getting frustrated, and finally I just blurted out, "What am I doing here?" And Monty, in a very quiet voice, said to me, "You're here because God gave you certain skills, and it's your obligation to use those skills to serve Him." And I said, "Yeah, you're right." Just sometimes one has to be reminded of that.